Stop. Do not scroll past this. If you are sitting there right now, maybe in traffic, maybe at your desk, and you feel that tightness in your chest, if you know your blood pressure is spiking because you are stressed, anxious, or just overwhelmed, you need to listen to me very carefully. You have a physiological emergency brake built into your body, but 99% of people go their whole lives without ever knowing how to pull it. You take a pill, you wait 30 minutes, and you pray the number goes down. But what if I told you that you could hijack your nervous system and force your blood pressure down in less than 90 seconds? I am not talking about thinking calm thoughts. I'm talking about mechanics. I'm talking about biology. I am Professor Oleksii Kalmykov. I am a doctor of medical sciences, a practitioner, and a medical troubleshooter with over 30 years of experience. I have spent my career solving the health puzzles that others give up on. I founded the Medical Clusters Network and the Research Institute of Evidence-Based Medicine because I believe that health isn't just about prescriptions, it's about understanding the machine that is your body. Today, we're going to fix your machine. We're going to learn 3 specific protocols: the physiological sigh, the triangle hold, and the cardiac coherence rhythm. These aren't meditation tricks. These are tools used by Stanford researchers and high-level athletes to control physiology. Let's get to work. First, we need to understand why your pressure spikes. Imagine you're driving a car. Your sympathetic nervous system is the gas pedal. It prepares you to fight or flee. It dumps adrenaline, it tightens your blood vessels, and it raises your blood pressure. This is good if you are running from a bear. It's terrible if you are just sitting on the couch worrying about a deadline. Your parasympathetic nervous system, governed largely by the vagus nerve, is the brake pedal. The problem is, when you're stressed, your foot is stuck on the gas. You can tell yourself to relax, but your body isn't listening to your thoughts. It listens to your breath. Technique number 1, the physiological sigh. This is your immediate emergency brake. If you feel a spike coming on right now, do this. This technique was highlighted in a major study by Stanford University published in Cell Reports Medicine. They found it was more effective than mindfulness meditation for reducing physiological arousal. Here's the secret: it's a double inhale. Your lungs have millions of tiny air sacs called alveoli. When you're stressed, these sacs collapse like deflated balloons. When they collapse, oxygen exchange drops, and your brain detects a threat, spiking your pressure even more. The double inhale pops those sacs open. Here's how we do it. You inhale through your nose, then, before you exhale, you take a second sharp inhale on top of it to fully inflate the lungs. Then you release a long, extended sigh through the mouth. Let's try it together. Inhale through nose. Now take a second, shorter sip of air. Fill the lungs completely. Now exhale through mouth. Long, loose. Let it all out. Do it again. Inhale nose. Second sip. Exhale mouth. Make it audible. Let the sound out. Research shows that doing this for just 5 minutes or even just 10 rounds resets the respiratory rate and forces carbon dioxide out of the system. It signals the brain that the threat is over, the tiger is gone. As someone who practices full-contact martial arts, I use this between rounds. When your heart is hammering and you need to recover instantly, this is the mechanic. It works for fighters, and it will work for your hypertension. Calmly, now let's move to the second mechanism, the 1-to-2 ratio and triangle breathing. This is where we engage the baroreceptors. These are pressure sensors located in your chest and neck. They tell your brain what your blood pressure is doing. When you hold your breath or exhale slowly, you increase pressure in the chest cavity. This stimulates these sensors, which send a signal to your brain saying, "Pressure is high, lower the heart rate." This is why the exhale is the most important part of the equation. The inhale is the gas pedal, the exhale is the brake. We're going to use a 1-to-2 ratio. If you breathe in for 4, you must breathe out for 8. Let's combine this with a triangle pattern. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 8. Why the hold? The hold allows CO2 to build up slightly, which dilates or opens up your blood vessels. Let's practice. Sit up straight. Drop your shoulders. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, feel the stillness, 3, 4. Exhale, slow, controlled, like you are breathing through a straw, 6, 7, 8. Feel that? That settling sensation? That is your vagus nerve kicking in. You are physically forcing your heart rate to synchronize with your breath. This brings me to the third technique, and this is for the long term. It is called cardiac coherence. I was reading the comments on our last video, and I saw a comment from Tessie5393. Tessie, you wrote, "I tried the cardiac coherence breathing. The result did not show a great change since I do it a week now." Tessie, I'm glad you posted this because it highlights a critical point. The physiological sigh is an emergency brake. It works now. Cardiac coherence is an engine tune-up. It takes time. The study in the journal Hypertension and Psychophysiology shows that breathing at a resonant frequency, specifically 6 breaths per minute, maximizes heart rate variability. But it is a workout. You are training your nervous system. If you went to the gym for 1 week, would you look like a bodybuilder? No. You have to train your baroreflex sensitivity. If you have had high blood pressure for 10 years, your sensors are numb. They're stiff. You need to resensitize them. So Tessie and everyone else watching, do not give up after a week. Give it 30 days. The rhythm is simple. 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out. No holding, just a continuous wave. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. This balances the sympathetic and parasympathetic systems perfectly. It creates a sine wave in your heart rate monitor. This is the gold standard for long-term pressure management. Now, I need to be honest with you. Breathing is powerful. It is a fundamental pillar of health. I use it in my academic singing practice to control lung capacity, and I use it in my medical practice. But sometimes, breathing is not enough. If you are doing the breathing, you are eating right, you are exercising, and your blood pressure is still stubbornly high, there is a missing piece in your puzzle. Traditional medicine often misses these pieces because they only look at you for 15 minutes. They treat the symptom, not the system. This is why I specialize in medical troubleshooting. I don't just prescribe, I investigate. I look at your entire life ecosystem. Is it a spinal issue compressing a nerve? Is it a cortisol dysregulation from core sleep architecture? Is it a kidney filtration issue that labs are missing? I have built an ecosystem, the My Doctor Network, with 9 consulting offices and a central clinic backed by the Research Institute of Evidence-Based Medicine. We provide remote health guiding. This means I can work with you no matter where you are in the world to look at your data, look at your lifestyle, and find the root cause that others have missed. We stop guessing and we start solving. If you are tired of hitting dead ends, check the link in the description. Let's see if we can solve your case. But for today, start with the breath. Next time you're in traffic and you feel that rage building, double inhale, long sigh. Next time you're lying in bed and your thoughts are racing, triangle breathing. 4 in, 4 hold, 8 out. And every single morning, for 10 minutes, cardiac coherence. 5 in, 5 out. You have the tools. You have the emergency brake. Now you just have to remember to pull it. I want to see more comments like the one from FitCare TV and Poran. If you try these techniques right now while watching this video, leave a comment below. Tell me how you feel. Did your shoulders drop? Did your headache fade? Let us build a community of data. I am Professor Oleksii Kalmykov. Remember, your health is a project, not a lottery. Manage it with wisdom. I will see you in the next video.